Yo guys, CryptionGaming Jake here. So yesterday Papaya did their first live stream discussing the future of WarRock. They answered a bunch of important questions on stream, and if you want to jump to any answer, I'll have the link to every time code in the description below. But this video is strictly just highlights from the stream. If you want to watch the full stream, links in the description, but like I said, this is just highlights. So yeah, enjoy and leave your comments in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. Peace.
So who are we? So I'm Music. A lot of you guys have seen me during the migration time because I was posting on the migration forums and stuff like that. This is LolZ.
Hi. LolZ.
And this is Teacup. Teacup is finally in shot. And we are your WarRock Papaya Play team. Again, if you guys didn't see before, Zen is in the background. He's here in the office with us, and he will be answering any of your questions. Fight and Flight are outside. They will be answering your questions in the chat. So if you have any questions, make sure you leave it in chat. So now, with that being said, let's go through the introduction of Vertigo Games again. So Vertigo Games is known for Blackshot. Blackshot was their #1 title that they released and is still ongoing. Blackshot was the reason that Papaya Play was established, and now Papaya Play has grown dramatically and is publishing 4 games: WarRock, Decaron, Lattail, and Blackshot itself. That was correct, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
A few technical glitches off the bat, but through the first month that the game's been out, we've worked to get all of those fixed. And we've also been gathering feedback over the past month, and we've been working to implement that in the most productive ways, and we are trying to make the game the best it can be. We know that the slogan has come out for Make WarRock Great Again, and that's what we're trying to do. Many of you will be happy to know that the military keys and golden keys can now be purchased for a dinar. That is just the first big change we're doing, but we have a lot more planned going forward.
So I will be transitioning to something because he said something and I wanted to show this off. So let us make WarRock great again. Just saying.
Now we're not going to say much about these images. Those who are in the know will recognize these, but we have some very exciting summer fun planned for you guys.
Is it still possible to migrate these the accounts and get rewards still?
Yes, you can still migrate your account and bring all of your past stats and player information into WarRock for a limited time. But seriously, you guys if you still want to migrate, you really better do it soon, because once it's over, it unfortunately will not be coming back afterwards.
But lols, what if I can't migrate?
There have been some migration issues, and if you are one of those unlucky folks, you can send a message to our support team and we'll do our best to help you out.
Alright, when will the web shop be implemented?
This is on the way. We are currently working on getting it ready. We are finagling some stuff with the back end. Turns out every game is different and it takes a while to do that. So we are doing our best to get that ready for you.
Are there any plans to change weapon stats and balancing?
So, weapons rebalancing, just general stat fluctuations now that we have our hands on the game. And the answer to that is yes, we are currently working on it. We've been working very closely with feedback that we've received, and we've been tweaking things, testing things out. And we will say that the very first round of rebalancing that we're doing is coming alongside the next update that we are doing. We can't really release any details on what that rebalancing will entail just yet.
Will it be possible to upload your own clan avatar images?
This is a potential, this is like a maybe. We are currently working with Dream Execution to see if we can make this a reality. And it's certainly possible, and we are seeing which ways we can implement that into the game.
Will we change the rewards for the Meet the GM event?
That event, think of it as sort of its own little event. It's not necessarily going to be something recurring like other events that you've seen in the game. Depending on the feedback you continue to give on it and our overall success when we review the turnout for that event, we may do something like it again in the future, but the conditions may be completely different, the prizes may be different, the event length may be different. So give us some suggestions for things you'd like to see as part of those events, and we will try to mix things up and keep it fresh, and we might just bring back the same thing again in the future. We don't know.
Are you going to be implementing new maps such as Tower Bridge?
There are a ton of maps in the game, many of which are not in active rotation, or if are appearing in other versions of the game, but not in Papaya Plays WarRock. And what we can say is this is another thing we are currently exploring with Dream Execution. Keep reminding us if there's maps that you really want to see in the game that you know exist, and we can do our very best to try and integrate that into ours.
What is the situation with Easy Anti-Cheat?
So, Easy Anti-Cheat, as many of you know, when the game first relaunched, it didn't work as we anticipated it would. We had some technical issues, but we are happy to say now that Easy Anti-Cheat is fully active, and it is doing the job it's supposed to be doing. We have had many reports from the system of some elimination of exploits, and bans have been occurring, and overall things have been cleaned up quite a bit. That being said, if you, when you're playing WarRock, you encounter someone who is still using exploits, you encounter someone you believe to be cheating, we would like your help to report those players and help us improve Easy Anti-Cheat. Because the way that the system works is if we can show them proof of cheats, or if we can even send them to the source of where these cheats are coming from, they can actually help improve the Easy Anti-Cheat system and sort of make the game better for everybody all at once.
And it's OVC. Do you know what OVC is?
I've heard of it, I don't quite understand it.
All right, let me give you a basic understanding. So the situation is overclocking. Overclocking is a huge situation in WarRock, and it's been something that the developers and the publishers have been trying to fix for a long time. We're still ongoing process trying to fix this overclocking issue, and we've tried many different solutions. None have been very successful in the end to resolve this issue. So we are still working on it, but we have no solution at this time. If you have any suggestions, because we know our players are really smart, if you have any suggestions on how to solve this issue, leave your feedback on our ticket system, our forums, and we will look into your suggestions and see if that implementation will actually resolve this issue.
OVC, it is a thing that we are constantly talking about here. So, we do know what it is, and we are working on it, so that's...
ESL does have a established WarRock division, and we have been in contact, us and ESL, to try to improve that and bring more players back into ESL to have a more competitive WarRock ESL kind of teamwork. So we're waiting on some of the answers, still in negotiations, still in discussions. Once we have more information, we will always be letting you guys know. API support. And that I can say without a doubt, at this time, we are not ready to give out API support. Once we have established the servers and maybe looked into it a little more, then we will actually answer that question and maybe give out API support. I got nothing to say about it too.
Yes. It's coming. We think you guys will like what we're doing with it, but are we allowed to say? It's coming, totally. We're not gonna say much more than that.
Give us suggestions of what you want to see, what kind of stats you want to see in the ranking page. We're open, we're all ears. So we're sort of holding off our ranking page because we don't want to just disclose meaningless data that no one cares about. So, you know.
And another question that I see flying by here is talking about servers. And when it comes to servers, know that we are currently investigating all avenues of where servers can be. This isn't necessarily a confirmation of anything happening, but know that we are looking into it. And this, ultimately, it comes down to you guys, the players. If we see that there is sort of enough need, if there's enough request, if there's enough player population, that is something that we will be moving forward with. But we are currently investigating sort of ways that we can bring that to you. It is something that is on the table for us right now.
Are we gonna fix tournament mode? And that is a resounding yes. There is problems with tournament mode. Right now it doesn't start properly. There's some network issues. So that will be coming out soon also.
Players that were banned by the previous publisher, will they be unbanned? The answer to that is that if your account has been banned, that is something that you can take up with our support team. You know, if you have been banned and you feel like that was a wrongful ban, that is something we can look into on a case-by-case basis. But we will not be doing a wholesale sort of lift of those previously banned players. We would need to sort of work with you for that.
Where are the Spanish forums? You want to answer that question?
There is no official support for Spanish. We know Italian and Polish will be added to in-game content, and we're already supporting German and Turkish and English, but no immediate plan for Spanish.
Yeah. But we can, if the need be, we can also add Spanish to the Discord for Discord support in Spanish. We don't have any GMs that will be supported for that language at this time.
That's mainly the reason.
Because there's no official support of that language. Yeah, new stuff, old stuff. We want to establish it again because right now it feels like ESL was kind of not really focused on. So we're going to bring it back to that.
We're working on bringing it to the forefront. And we think we're going to have some cool ways that we're going to do that. So there's been some questions here about previous tournaments that happened. Probably won't be the same format as previously, but we think it'll be, based on the talks we've been having, I think it's going to be a lot better.
And also they're asking for an achievement system to bring back to the game.
When?
The achievements? Those are coming August 16th. Levels above level 100. Like a lot of the other content that exists in other versions of WarRock, this is something we are currently working with Dream Execution to potentially get put into our version. We know that having the levels in the game is a great way to sort of let you work towards something, and what we are looking into is maybe having those top levels do something a bit more. That is that's another thing that we're doing, but again, your feedback is appreciated on there. If there's something you can think of that we could do beyond level 100, we'd be really happy to hear that.
Where can players give their feedback?
You can always contact us via our support on our website. So it's literally the top right corner of the website screen. So we accept any feedback from players.
Personal clan avatars. Again, this is something that we are talking with Dream Execution to see in what capacity we can bring it into the game. So know that this is something that we know you guys want, and we are trying to make that happen.
So it should be possible to bring it back, and we'll always be looking to fix this and get more community feedback on stuff. Will there be gifting options in-game or web shop? No, there will not be gifting options at this time. It's something that needs to be discussed very thoroughly, as it is something to do in regards to the monetization model. So again, thoroughly discussed.
Will you be bringing on new GMs anytime soon? And I don't believe there are plans for that.
Again, the GM team is ran by Fight and Flight, so that's something that we'll need to discuss with them, because they're more the community side. They understand the GMs, they understand the players better than us. We're more of the business side of it. So we'll give you the answers that we can give you, but for the GMs, you'll have to wait for Fight or Flight to give you that answer.
All right, so there's been a lot of questions here, adding different slots, looking at bronze and silver premium. So those are all related to the in-game store. And if there is, enough of a player response, then we will of course go in and make more changes on that. So all of these questions for like additional slots, different premium setups, it has been in the game in the past, and so if we feel that it would be beneficial to bring that back into the game, we would certainly move forward with that. We don't have any plans to do that currently, but like I said, we are monitoring it, so if this is something you guys are really passionate about, then let us know.
So what is communication like between Papaya Play and Dream Execution? We communicate daily with them. Every single day we have meetings, conference calls after conference calls, discussing how to improve the game. They're always very productive. There's always new things being discussed and new changes that they want to make. So there's always something going on. It's just for you guys, you only see what we can show you. But there's always stuff that's being talked about. Any ideas on removing or changing Bighead mode? Zen, you got any feedback on this one?
I'll be honest with you, I'm not really sure what the Bighead mode is, but it sounds like you just have a big head.
Yeah.
For all the characters that join the match, yeah.
Okay, what's wrong with it?
Whoa. Everyone said delete it. Everyone said remove it. But yeah, if your player feedback is actually listened to, so if you guys do not like Bighead mode, let us know on the stream, on Discord, on forums, on support. Let us know so that we can try to amend it for the community.
Scar H is a weapon in WarRock. Oh, so we can say that.
Yeah. Ooh, we got confirmation right now.
Okay.
Scar is in the balance.
So the Scar will be changing. See, I knew that. I didn't want to tell you guys because I wasn't sure I was allowed to. But yeah, that's confirmed. Scar is changing. So hopefully that will be a good change for both the lovers and the haters of the Scar.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, let's talk about the video event. So, we've received a lot of videos so far for our event, the WarRock Mixtape, and that is coming to an end very soon. Can we get some more information on that exactly?
The winners will be announced on August 9th.
Okay.
I believe, yes.
So, the winners will be announced very soon. We had a technical glitch where some nicknames were overwritten from users, nicknames were taken away from users. If you have not had your nickname problem resolved, please message our support team. We've been working through on an individual basis to get everyone's nicknames sorted out to the best of our ability. So if you are one of the last few that still hasn't had that fixed, let us know and we will do our best to get that sorted out for you. For growing the WarRock player base, that is something we are currently working on doing. That is something that you guys can help us with. We are looking into some different, I'm not going to get too far into this, but we're looking at some different types of advertising. We know that there has been a lot of requests for us to generally push the game, and know that we are currently doing that, and we are going to be continuing doing that into the future. So we are just sort of spreading the word with WarRock. But something that you will notice is that our Facebook page, the official WarRock Facebook page, it has a growing community on there, and if you guys want to head onto that page and show some support, give it a like, give it a follow, that would be very much appreciated, and that'll help us grow the player base.
We need your support. That's what we're saying.
If you love WarRock, you know, do what you can, let us know, and we'll continue working with you guys to make it the best it can be. We have some questions about new weapons that are coming. What I will say is that yes, but I'm not going to say what they are. So we have new weapons coming to the game. Stay tuned for that.
So yeah, that's the end of the questions that Papaya answered on their live stream. Honestly, I think that was a really good live stream. It was really informative. A bit shaky in parts, but you know, that's to be expected really. And more live streams going forward. I'm sure the live streams are only going to get better and better. So, you know, but just leave your guys' opinions and thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And yeah, make sure you catch Papaya's next live stream on this date. And make sure you follow them on Facebook and Twitter and join the Discord. I'll give the links to absolutely everything in the description below. That's pretty much it, guys, so peace out.